I'm Andy Dion, and you're watching.
We did. Oh, yes. What's happening? Happy Saturday.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Happy Saturday to you, too.
Well, we are into September.
Yep.
Already. Yeah, it's September the 3rd, already 2022, 9:05 on the clock Eastern Time. Nice to see you. Brendan B. Square, Charles Green, show me your pick. Yeah.
Howdy.
You guys.
How's everybody doing? You guys looking good as always?
You too, bro. Happy Saturday. Good to see you, man.
Look at those picks.
Yeah,
Charles got a lot of picks. Got a lot of them.
I'd be hanging around you guys.
Yeah, no kidding, right? That just
it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite right there.
Nice.
Yeah,
fall out of the sky. That's coming up. Gonna be fundraising for that in a few months.
Jumping into ice.
His wife by the hand, walk up to a frozen lake that some crazy dude cut a hole into, and plunge into frozen water for people that he doesn't even know. Is the man, bro? Thank you, Brendan. Right there, brother.
Awesome, dude. I
very
enjoy
cool.
It. Proud to do it every year.
Very cool, dude.
Yeah.
Looking forward.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
To it, Brendan.
I'll have to get you guys up here. To do it.
Hopefully this year the scheduling will be better.
It'll be
the
fine.
Pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be fine. Yeah, I think everything's pretty much back to normal now. Pretty much.
Yeah.
As for going out and stuff and concerts all over the place, live music.
I know a lot of live music. Around. A lot of live music coming up, too, for me and Charles here.
We got some walks coming up here.
We got some shows coming up. Yeah, we do. Man, my eyes are hurting, dude. Watching, did you guys watch the Taylor Hawkins tribute?
I was working.
Man.
You could not stop, man.
I did happen to catch Wolfgang.
Yeah, I did too.
The 2 songs he did, I saw that, but
I saw him do "Hot for Teacher," and
we're gonna get into that and all of it. It was an amazing show.
I definitely have to go watch that whole thing.
We got a lot to show you about that. Plus, and then this afternoon after that, Andrew at the 5150 show had Steve Rosen on.
Yes, they did.
And so.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Must watch stuff all day today.
Must see TV.
Call it. I'm going to give Andrew a shout out real quick. He asked a question and he made a statement to Steve Rosen, and it's sort of a new dialogue. I know some of us have thought about it, but it really opens food for thought.
Okay.
When Steve Rosen's new book comes out, and I give Andrew complete credit on this. He said it first. It is going to change the dialogue of the questions when Steve is interviewed after the reading of his book. It's going to change the dynamic of the way we engage questions about Edward Van Halen. And
Well,
it's going to be
I mean,
awesome. I
yeah.
personally cannot wait. I know you guys can't wait. And
I can't. No, yeah, you're right, because it is going to be a different perspective than people are used to.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Well,
I mean,
Steve's going to get real.
Steve's
gonna
brought
get
that
real.
up. He's not hiding that fact either. He
No,
brought it up.
no.
So
and that's what we want,
I
right?
know.
Right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So, and here on Show Me Your Pick, Steve's been telling us Eddie Van Halen stories for
years.
For years.
But
a
he
couple
hasn't
of
been
years
telling
here,
all
plus
of the
even
stories,
longer
though.
than that. Yeah. So
Yeah,
He's
this
been
book.
dragging excerpts and little chunks of this and that
Oh,
out
yeah,
of him
he's-
over the decades.
He's saving stuff. Absolutely saving stuff. You know?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
exciting times, guys, in the Van Halen world, no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Super cool.
People are piling in, T.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Let's
wanna
recognize the chat.
yes.
Absolutely.
Who's here, man?
Adam Roach is here. Right on.
Hey, Adam.
What's going on, bro?
Adam's been working with Steve
Oh, nice.
with his promos.
Awesome.
Right on. Good to see you, Adam. Adam will be here on the channel in a few weeks here on HALENVILLE. We've got a card loaded in. We'll show you that later on. Good to see you, Adam.
Oh, that's
Ryan
good.
Hall, nice
Ryan,
to
it's good to
see
see you,
you,
brother.
sir.
Hey,
Holly Lewis,
Hey,
always
sweetheart.
nice to
Good to
see you,
Holly.
ma'am. Zach Thong in the house.
Zach.
Thomas Santiago right there.
Thomas.
All right,
you, bro.
let's scroll it upward.
Scroll it.
Let's scroll it upward. Wait a second.
We had some earlier folks that told us to wait, but like Sawa, he's not here yet. What are you doing, Sawa? Get in the garage so you can hear us.
All right, Hip Metal Works is here. Zach
Hip Metal Works,
Thon, Dan
bro.
of New Jersey.
What's up,
Dan, it's good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Christopher Live Sawa.
Right there, Christopher.
Yeah.
All right, Polly Walnuts is here.
Hey, don't you have a
Polly.
birthday today, dude?
He does,
I
Happy
man.
birthday, Polly.
I think he does.
Polly Walnuts,
Dude.
happy birthday, bro.
I still
the
not
house.
going in the water, though. Jesus,
Nice.
man.
Happy birthday, Paul.
Yeah, dude.
It's good to see you, bro.
Right on, man.
Very nice. Good. September's a good month for a birthday.
It is.
I'm
I'm
just saying.
scrolling up.
Mine's at the end of the month.
Let me say this. If I feel like I've accidentally clicked somebody out by accident as
yeah?
I was attempting to scroll upward. So
Uh-oh.
if I have kicked you out of the chat, it's by accident.
Jeez, man. No one said anything.
Let me
like that.
know. I will check my community settings shortly.
I'm looking. I don't see anybody got kicked out.
Okay.
I didn't notice.
We would
Maybe
see
I
that.
didn't.
I don't
Maybe
think
I
you-
hope I didn't. I hope I didn't. Let me continue. BC Rich 581. Hey,
Good to
brother.
see you, brother. Good to see you.
And there's Ben.
Ben,
Nice to see you.
What's going on,
dude,
Ben?
Always.
Right on, bro.
All right.
Mr. Coombs.
Okay. And
Nice.
I'm going to scroll back down before I click anybody else's ass out. All right. Sorry.
You didn't get anybody, man. You're good.
All right. Good.
I'm just
Good.
double checking, making sure we didn't miss anybody.
Guitar Man 45.
Good to see you, Guitar Man.
There he is.
Everybody who comes in after will get a hello.
We will. All right.
We'll
Nice
catch
to
'em in.
see you. And Polly, happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
man.
Very cool. Very
Right
cool.
on, man.
Yep. I hope you're doing something fun. Something that you want to do. Even if it's not fun. Maybe you don't want to do anything fun.
At some point in the show tonight, we are gonna do some 10-shot rock and roll trivia right there.
Yes, we are.
So, if
see
you
you.
hadn't played trivia, tonight is gonna be a good night to play. We're playing for a cool Billy Gibbons pick.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll always toss you some Show Me Your Pick Fruitcake Tony picks, and if you don't have any HALENVILLE or Brendan B Squared picks, we'll throw in some of those as well. And we'll be
Yep.
throwing some Charles Green picks in there
What ones
soon,
What
hopefully.
ones are you gonna give them? Because if people remember last week, we went through the whole iterations of the butt cheeks. So I don't know which one you're gonna throw at them. You know,
I'm still waiting.
the 4 iterations of butt cheek. Which ones do I owe you, Charles? Because you have 2, right?
I've got 2. There's 2 I don't have, and
yeah.
I need them. I need them, Brendan.
Yeah, when the
I
next
need a
round
full
of
set here, brother.
when the next
I
round
have
of stuff goes out.
now. I have the one you sent that does not have any butt cheeks.
Right.
I have the non-butt cheek.
That was
I have these ones, and this is the old school butt cheek. I believe
is the old.
Correct.
That's the old school butt cheeks on the newer pick size.
But then
Tony's got the original.
But then I also have.
You might have the.
I've got these ones too.
Yeah, that's the new enhanced butt cheeks.
So I think I'm only missing one butt
surgery.
cheek. Well,
you're missing the original. I don't know how many I have left of those, but I will check.
Awesome. It's awesome.
If I have more than one, you'll get it. You'll get
Check out that cool pick holder Brendan made me.
There you go.
That's so cool. Very nice. Very nice.
So if you haven't played 10 Shot Rock and Roll Trivia, Charles Green is going to call the questions, and it's going to be super fun. So think about playing. You can keep your camera off. We'll supply you a link in the chat. You can jump in the stream to play. Charles will ask you 10 questions about music and rock and roll trivia while I leave the room. And I'll come back and he'll ask me the same 10 questions. And if you beat me, we're going to give you
Charles writes some good questions. You got to think. You need to think.
Cool Billy Gibbons.
BFG.
Coming some pretty good questions for tonight.
So yeah, that'll be a little later on in the show. A lot of Soundgarden guitar picks to talk about too. Some coolness. But so today, September the 3rd, was the first of 2 Taylor Hawkins tribute shows. And one is in LA on September 27th, and one was today in London.
Yeah, at Wembley. Nice.
And
look at the names on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was the first time that Foo Fighters had been on stage.
Yep.
Any of them or collectively since Taylor's passing. Wow. And they came out as a group and just spoke first and almost immediately started playing music and asking guests on the stage, and a lot of different people played from Brian May to Brian Johnson to Slash and Duff, Wolfgang Van Halen, Nile Rodgers. I mean,
Geddy Lee, Alex Lifeson.
The Pretenders, Paul McCartney,
Travis Barker, Stuart Copeland. Look at all those names, man.
Even Dave Chappelle
and Chris Rock.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle walked on stage, and he had worked a show with the Foo Fighters and got to know them, and ended up going out with Taylor and his son to watch more local live music.
That's so cool.
And
so awesome.
So it was cool for him to walk out there and tell that story. And they showed Taylor's son there too on the side of the stage as he was talking to him. Yeah, it was great.
Wow. I can't wait to see the replay of it. How long was the actual concert itself?
Oh man, it was 4 hours and something, and I was
Really?
going back. Yeah, it was late. It was
Wow.
probably 5-6 hours.
Well, that's the downside of having a job, eh, Brendan?
Oh yeah.
Jeez, man.
I know.
I missed something really major that I
I
really
know.
wish
I
to see
really
live.
wish I got to see it live.
Oh,
I
dude.
saw the clips like everybody did on Facebook, and when you see Wolfgang playing, because I caught when he was playing Hot for Teacher, and Grohl's playing bass, he's just staring at him like this. You know, it's just like everybody else was.
To see that. I caught that. That was so exciting. I thought that was everything. I said, "Oh my God, Dave Grohl's at." I didn't even know.
Hey, Symmetry. How you doing,
I didn't even know. It was so cool. God, man, that kid is so awesome.
Mr. Boner
That's
Jams
a great thing that this just occurred. I can't wait to see the replay on it. Hey, we've had a few people jump in the chat, you guys. I saw Jeff K. I saw Andy.
Yeah.
Carson.
Symmetry.
Thank you, guys.
Boner Jams.
Yeah, Boner Jams.
What's up, Boner?
Brother? Good to see
Good
you,
to
man.
see you, man. Yeah, good to see you guys.
Yeah, guys.
Absolutely.
So that's what everybody's talking about. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Wolfgang comes out there.
How do you not?
And they do On Fire, and Wolfgang's playing the guitar.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just insane, you know?
Yeah. And yeah, he changed guitars, and then he came back out, and they immediately went into Hot for Teacher.
What am I correct? When I was watching it, it seemed to me that for the first even minute of Wolfgang playing, that the crowd was so astonished they looked like they were sitting there with their mouths hanging open. Did I catch that correct?
Because I was.
By the end,
we all were.
We too. And
I
started laughing, and I was like, and then by the end of the second song, everybody was rocking. I mean, they were all rocking, but it's just, I thought that was just.
We were all doing
an amazing moment.
When he came out and they kicked into On Fire, I thought it was On Fire, but I was like, no way, it can't be. And then and then he hit the harmony. I was like, oh, I couldn't believe it.
I can't tell you what came out of my mouth when I saw that. I made a beeline for the computer, and I sat down at my desk, and I went, oh, no way. If just that happened today, it's like Christmas time, for us, right?
That's one heck of a tribute, man. And
my goodness, man.
Know, they do the same thing in LA. We're in LA. Is it LA? Wherever they're doing it on the 27th. It's gonna be insane. I think I might have to make it a point to watch that live. I wish I saw today's live, all of it, but
wow.
Yeah. But man, it's gonna be so awesome. Yeah, Andy. It's true. It is true.
Hey, Taylor.
Hey, Taylor.
Hey, sweetheart. It's good to see you, sweetie.
But, man, crazy stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. So when they came out at first, the first songs that they were playing, they had Josh Freese on drums.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, Josh came out and he had on the Eddie Van Halen board shorts that Taylor was fond of, and to Taylor's son, who was on the side of the stage there, Charles, also had on Van Halen board shorts. I
want to say this. I like the vibe that he gave off when he was playing. And being that I didn't realize it was an entire, myriad of drummers were going to be there, and I thought it was just that thing. I thought that he was the replacement drummer for the Foo Fighters.
Well,
because I didn't realize it was
on that note.
I think he's a wonderful fit. I like him.
Yeah,
he's off a really good vibe.
Well,
I'd like to see more.
In the show, he came back out when they had so many guests, and when they toward the end, when they started doing more Foo Fighter songs, he was back out there with them, and he does play a lot like his style is a lot like Taylor.
Holly
But
Lewis wrote in the chat, Tony, Brendan, she wrote and she saw the shorts. And then I also I want to point out Olivia
Yeah.
Newton-John's picture was on the kick drum
Oh,
head.
that's
yeah,
awesome. That
And
wow.
she points that out. Holly,
That
you
is
rock,
that's
girl.
great.
well, Josh Freese was the I know him from the drummer for Guns N' Roses when Axl Rose had all those musicians and called it
Right.
Guns N' Roses, had Buckethead and DJ
Yep.
Ashburn,
Yeah,
all these
yeah, yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
before Frank came in and drummed for him. He was the drummer. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Roger Taylor's son. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
Rufus.
awesome too.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man. Yeah.
It was an
So
amazing day.
when when somebody sent me the link to the Wolfgang songs, okay, and I thought it was I knew about the dates coming up about the show, but I thought it was last week or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
I forgot it was
I
today.
I realized that after I watched the Wolfgang clips that it had just happened moments ago, and the person had sent it had just watched it live, and
Yep.
so I yeah,
Yep.
watching it the rest
Interesting.
of it in real time.
Adam Roach, your last comment, that's really funny because I would love as much as you and everyone else to see that actually happen. A year ago, just after Eddie's passing, I don't think it would have been so well received with everyone. A lot of us would have still wanted to see it. But Wolfgang in the last year has blossomed. I hate to use that word, but turned into something that is so well received on different genres through massive decades of age. He spans from people in their literally 9 years old to 70 years old.
Yeah.
I would love to see that happen. That would be not because necessarily that there's not maybe another guitar player who might be more accomplished in something. And I'm not saying that there is. I'm just for the argument's sake of the argument, but just for the sheer fact of who he is, who his father was, and for that fact only. Everything else, his ability to play those songs, the fact that Eddie taught him to him, that's just icing on the cake, you know?
It is.
But
he may just, I mean, I don't know. I can see him saying, I want to keep this to myself, you know?
Yeah, dude.
I could see him going there too, you know?
You'll see it. You'll see it in a tribute show, but
Yeah.
as far as that
I think that's going to
happening,
be it. Yeah. I think that'll be it, you know?
yeah,
But so it'll be even extra special when it does come out.
it's a
'Cause I'm sure
nice dream.
it'll
It's a
dribble
nice
out.
dream, though.
It is, but it'll dribble out here and there. You know, there'll be some
There'll
some
be
little
more of this. I
yeah,
hope.
yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be some little mentions of it, and we may see an Eddie Van Halen tribute or a Van Halen
That
type
would
tribute.
be
You know?
nice. Yeah, of course.
I think we will, but I think it's still too soon. I don't know. I mean, that's just me saying that. I know. It really hasn't been that long since Taylor passed, but it seems different. It seemed like the right time to do it now, for some reason, you know. And I don't know that it's
I see what
time
you're
yet.
saying, Glenn. I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't know that it's time yet for
Things
Eddie's.
have sort of, everything doesn't work in the
Well,
same time frame.
People
you
do
know.
things their own way.
They do. They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. You know, it'll be
It'd be nice though.
yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
And
But
if and when it does happen, and I think it will.
I
think we'll see something, but it'll be spectacular.
oh, it'll be special, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Ryan Hall, dude, I agree with
Absolutely.
you 100%.
Spectacular.
I agree with you, Ryan. Absolutely. Yep.
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Man, imagine that growing up around that. Unbelievable. Yeah.
How lucky and how cool is Dave Grohl, man? How many rock stars has that guy shared a stage with?
I read his book. Amazing book. If you haven't read it,
Yeah,
Storyteller.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah,
really, really good book.
it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
So,
Well,
Yeah.
Paul Schaefer,
yeah.
you know, almost every week they shared with another musician, a famous musician. Even
Oh,
Eddie
yeah.
was in there. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to always think, I say, who's played with more? Paul Schaefer, I would say, has played with more musicians, rock stars than anybody
He
I can
has.
think of. I don't know, man. Dave Grohl, man.
He's up there.
He's
He's definitely
chalking up
up
He
the
is
there.
up
list
there.
here. It's kind of crazy.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great though because I actually just recently watched a clip came up of presidents of the United States of America. They sing Peaches and Lump, and they did Lump on Letterman. And if you see Paul Schaefer going nuts on the keyboard, like, dude, come on, man, that's so awesome. Though he goes out, he's out of control.
Yes,
But
yes.
he's good at what he does.
He's
It was an
incredible.
amazing musical director. Some of the guys in his band were great. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey, Papa Blues in the chat. It's good to see you, Papa.
Hey, dude. That I watched it. It was live on the MTV YouTube channel
Mm.
worldwide, live in real time.
Was it I see Andy Carson. Was it a 6-hour show?
I think it
Yeah,
was. I think it was.
Hey,
A,
he's
it
right. He
was.
wrote Dave Grohl had to be exhausted after 6 hours.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my
yeah, because I
goodness.
think McCartney came out at like the 5:20 mark. Something like
Wow.
that.
That's crazy. That is
So
crazy.
I'll have to watch it in
yeah.
chunks.
It's you and me
Paul
both.
Paul
You and me both.
McCartney came out when the Pretenders had already played, but Chrissy Hine and him came out at the end, and they did or near the end, and did a duet.
This some serious gourmet shit.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Um.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Do I see? Oh, so in LA, Gene Simmons is supposed to. Did he appear in England at all, or?
No.
No,
What
there's a
you?
couple of names that'll
Yeah.
be
There's
the
a couple
U.S. names.
differences. A lot are the same, but some are different.
I see Wolfgang looks like he's scheduled. I guess all the names don't necessarily coincide with the city that they're under.
Right.
I got you.
I see a lot of it the same, the different. I see Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
And
I see John Paul Jones is actually named twice. He's named in the top section.
Phil
And
Collin.
Yeah, so
Phil
he'll be in both.
Collin is at L.A. and he wasn't there
Yeah, it was Nikki Sixx
today.
because Nikki Sixx will be in L.A.
Nikki Sixx. Yeah, but now also there was a bunch of these, not these guys, but a bunch of others, Tommy Lee, Chad Smith, etc., who recorded video tributes to Taylor that they showed in
Played on the big
between the
screen, yeah.
sets of these guests.
Gotcha.
That along the way, so there was a lot of that they couldn't be there and did a video one. So there was a bunch of those.
there's a lot of stuff to catch up on. Man.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Definitely. Yes.
Yeah, there is a lot to catch up on.
That's awesome. I love that, guys. I absolutely love it.
How'd you get out of that?
Neil said that would make a great guitar pick.
Yeah,
He's
mine.
absolutely right.
And a good T-shirt.
Yeah, I'd make a good T-shirt too, man. We have Ed Dubril to thank for that. Is that correct?
Yeah, man.
You rock, Ed.
I think
It is
so.
Awesome.
graphic.
That is awesome.
Look at it.
That's great.
I love it.
He's like, wait a second, I'm trying to unbox a guitar here.
How am I gonna get out of this, man? Yep.
Hip Metal Works. It's coming, bro. It's coming, dude.
All right, so let me say this again. We're going to play some trivia in a little while.
Yeah,
If you haven't played before, it's fun.
it is.
We're playing for a Billy Gibbons pick. Yeah. Charles will ask you 10 questions about music and rock trivia while I leave the room, and I'll come back and he'll ask me the same 10 questions, and maybe you'll win the pick, but it'll be a lot of fun in the meantime. Yep. And we'll give you other picks and stuff. So
there's a good chance there'll be a tie.
Hopping in.
There's a pretty good chance there'll be a tie because we've had a lot of ties.
We have a lot of ties around here, I know.
Papa Blue. Right there, bro.
But knowing Charles, he's got a tiebreaker or two.
I know,
I'm sure you do.
Dane Zimmerman.
Yeah.
I looked. I had a 2 or 3 on the phone, and I thought to myself, I said, I got a couple of old school guys here. You know, he's not super young, but I didn't expect him within the blink of an eye to know that was Alice Cooper. That just blew me away. I didn't even know I expected. But
I would have never guessed
tiebreaker. That's the thing. It just some people know. I
knew that one. I didn't know that.
But I hope there is. I've got some great tiebreakers, and I'll use that as a tiebreaker if we get it. I hope so. Cool. It's not going to be a super simple 10. It's not going to be simple. You're going to have to know a date, maybe a name of something, but it's all 80s based rock, and you've heard my questions before. It's just like stuff I do. Same thing.
Okay.
But there's a propensity for it to be, a medium scoring game for both of you, whoever you play with.
A propensity.
A propensity. There is. I hope so. Somebody step up. Let's rock and do this when we do it.
Yeah, man.
We're not going to do it right this.
No, we got to talk a little bit about Soundgarden since we're doing.
Yeah,
that's what we're talking about.
Soundgarden night.
Yeah. Black Hole Sun. No, it's freaking great songs, man. Cornell had such a voice on him, man. Unfreaking believable.
Yeah.
And so many spin-offs. Audio Slave, Temple of the Dog. It's just another one that gone too soon. And you can say that pretty much about every artist. Gone too soon.
I know.
But
and shame too.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, and very iconic voice. You know right away when he's singing. And yep, that's Cornell.
Yeah.
So,
rest in peace, Chris Cornell, man.
Amazing range, and
out of Seattle in '84, I think somebody started.
Yeah, 84. Yep.
Your first album.
He was a drummer. He was the drummer.
Yeah. Their first album really didn't get a massive great acclaim. It was a slow burner for a while, but it ended up getting nominated for a Grammy.
Oh, nice.
And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think ended up getting nominated for a Grammy.
Cool.
And he was playing drums at first, but he very quickly, I think within the first year by like 85 or something,
switched the rhythm
guitar, right?
Yeah, switched the rhythm guitar.
It's weird. They were around, and they were playing for half a decade before they broke, I liken them my Big 4, Big 5 grunge bands, They weren't, and it's arguable. They really weren't grunge.
Okay, I can say it now, because he said it first.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I can breathe now. All right. I had a grunge show tonight. All right, cool.
But they got lumped into it, and it was accepted by me too. It's all good, Nirvana, Stone Temple Pilots, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the big grunge bands, right?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of other bands.
They got lumped though. I mean, to me, listening to Soundgarden, it's tough to me to think of them as a grunge band.
Yeah, the drive of the lyrics, not necessarily just the music, but the lyrics. Cornell's lyrics are real grungy. He's got grungy lyrics, wonderful. But yeah, I miss him. I think it's a shame he's gone.
Absolutely.
Him and Scott Weiland, dude. I mean, it's just like, it's really a sad thing.
There's my guy.
Andy, you rock, dude. You rock, Andy.
Stand by, brother.
Grunge took a lot of the artists that we know in grunge bands. We lost a lot of grunge bands members and bands. It's really crazy.
It is.
And coming out of the '80s with punk, and then seeing punk morph, a lot of it turned into thrash, heavy metal. I saw a lot of cross genres in the early '80s, especially.
Yeah.
And it was real defiant. It was angry music. It got real angry. In the mid '80s, the punk shows, they stopped doing punk shows because the punks and the thrash metalers were literally bouncing off the walls in the clubs.
Yeah.
Literally. And so watching that morph, and the anger and the passion in the music didn't change. It just morphed a little bit and got less violent, because grunge has just as strong a message as anything that the punk era of the '80s had to say as well.
Yeah.
It's just a little different.
No, I mean, that was kind of Dave Grohl when in Nirvana, before Nirvana, he was big into punk, big time.
Yes.
And there's Scott Weiland, when you talk about Stone Temple Pilots, the Velvet Revolver, stuff like that, it's just they do kind of lump back then when they all started.
Yeah, but
you could see some that weren't really.
Yeah.
Well, my perspective might not be accurate because it's in hindsight. I didn't get into what gave Soundgarden cred to me was when they toured with Guns N' Roses back in the day. And and for the changing of the guard when grunge came in, and I almost hate to say it's almost a dirty word, but during that was kind of a mishmash of acts.
Sure,
they also had Skid Row opening up, Faith No More, some as well.
Yeah, for a grunge band, they were a really great rock band.
That's what gave them cred to
Yeah.
me, and then is when I kind of got more into them. But for me though, it was just always tough to look at them as a grunge band.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I like Super Unknown. That's my favorite album from them.
Which album is that, Brendan?
Super Unknown. I don't know, what was that, their third one?
That's their last album, '94, I beleave.
94.
Let me
94,
rephrase that.
95.
It's
yeah.
the most popular album. It's got, I
Yes.
think, Black Hole Sun on it, right?
Black Hole Sun,
yeah.
Spoon Man. I love Spoon Man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
So
great
awesome.
song.
Yeah.
Bad Mother Finger's a great album.
Yep.
It's a wonderful album.
It is. That had Outshine and Rusty Cage on it, I think. Bad Motorfinger.
Yeah. They were one of the first. I think they were signed to A&M, I believe, and I believe it was in '89. I might be wrong by the year, but I believe it's '89. And they were one of the first grunge bands to even be signed to a major label. Soundgarden, one of the very first.
Wow.
So they were pioneers in that way.
Yeah, they signed an independent label first, right?
I believe so.
SST
To a major label
in '88. Yeah.
One of the first, yeah.
Right after that.
Yeah.
They went right after that was A&M. Yep, you're correct.
Cool.
So,
Very cool.
you are correct, sir. So,
Not to change the subject from Soundgarden and all,
uh-huh.
but question for you there, Charles. I'm sure that everyone wants to know too. How are you warming up to that Hot for Teacher?
I played it till about 2:30 in the morning.
Is
Nice.
it like right by your side right now?
It's right there on the bench, and it's getting a setup from me. I'm setting it up and tuning it in just a little bit better for me. I'm very demanding, and Neil did a wonderful job, but I'm tightening things up on it a little bit. And
He's licking the dust
I'm
off the
dropping.
coils.
I'm putting a turn to the truss rod and setting up a little tighter. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm putting brand new strings on it again as well. So
Because he's a tinker man.
Yes,
I am, and I'll just say it again. Neil built me an extra special guitar. Lori Tucker, I love you. Thank you again. She signed the back of the headstock,
That's so awesome.
and I'm just really blessed to have it. It's an extra special axe, no question.
I watched rewatched that Hot for Teacher video too after I saw some of the show. I was like, yeah, there she is, pushing little David Lee Roth
shoves him
down
right onto the floor.
right onto
That's
the
one of my very favorite
That's so awesome.
scenes. Yeah.
That was great.
She's an extra special girl, man. She
Yeah,
really
definitely.
is.
Most definitely.
I remember she was standing with her brother. We were at the backstage door, and she's standing there, and she's wearing one of her brother's rock shirts. Her brother's had a Leonard Skinner shirt on, but she was wearing his Kiss Destroyer shirt. And she'd taken the sleeves and rolled them up perfectly symmetrical to one another. And then she looks at me and she said, I'd have just hacked these things off, but the shirt belongs to my brother. And that's just the funniest thing. I laugh about it now because when she was doing the show and she was telling stories about her family and things, she made a comment about rock t-shirts and how she likes to cut the sleeves off. And I hadn't had my light bulb moment at that moment. It was still a little further on in the interview, but yeah, exactly. And her brother looked over at me and said, man, she's not cutting the sleeves off my t-shirts. I remember it like it was yesterday. So the guitar is extra, extra, extra special. Words really don't even, Jesus. No.
What Charles isn't telling you guys is when they met, he was the bouncer there, and he shook them both down.
They ran up like tourists.
Horribly first before, and then
Charlie,
they
the
met
doorman,
later on a subsequent visit.
Charlie the doorman thought they were tourists. She says, hey, he comes up to me.
Jacked him against the wall.
He says, we got a brother and sister here. I think they're tourists. I said, really? I remember that conversation. And here they come up the stairs, and I remember Lori, she looks at the bar and she was kind of pointing, and they were like getting each other's attention because they were so excited. They were in the Whiskey A Go-Go. And she turns around, she looks me right in the eyes. I'm standing at the backstage door, and she grabs her brother and shakes him, and she points right at the backstage. She points over at me, but it's the backstage door is what she was looking at. And they come walking over like two little kids, and they walk up to me with these big eyes, and they go, is this the backstage? And I was like, yes, it is. Can we go back with these big eyes? Can we go back and look around? And I got to tell you something. Normally, my answer would have been,
nope.
No, backstage is closed.
Get out of here, kid. You bother me.
But they were so flippin' genuine, and it was not a big deal, and the timing was perfect. I let them go by, and they were back there running around, laughing,
Nice.
reading all the walls. I could hear them running up and down. And those two, it was like a rock showcase show that night. So there was like 5 bands playing.
Oh, nice.
Every band played about 45 minutes.
Wow.
And 30 to 45 minutes, 35, 45 minutes. And she would wait with her brother. Her brother was 21. He could buy a drink and get a load of this, guys. She wasn't drinking off his drink. She wasn't trying to get loaded or anything. she was a very unique girl for that club. All right. And so every time a band would hit the stage, well, she'd be right there by the backstage doors. The bands would come down and they'd get on the stage, through the catwalk. And she'd run right up from the backstage door. You take about maybe 15 steps forward and you're standing at a rail that looks down onto a dance floor. The stage is right in front of you. And she walked right up to there with her brother and they just rocked out through every single band that hit the stage. And when the band finished, they would turn around, go to the bar, boom, boom, and come right back and hang out. Robin Crosby was 8 to 10 feet away from them for half of that night, hanging out.
And they had no idea who
They
it was.
had no idea. None.
Wow.
When we get her on a show, and guys, I'm not telling you some stuff that we're having conversations about because I'm waiting for her to come on a show, and so we can just blow her mind. That's what we're waiting for. But anyway, cool. That being said, they every time a band hit the stage, they'd get up there and they'd rock out and they'd come back and she'd be all sweaty from rocking. They shut that club down. I walked them out the side door at the end of the night.
Nice.
But we'll tell that story another time here.
Yeah, man.
It's one of the very best things that I've experienced while doing YouTube. Period.
Look forward to it,
Period.
So you got Lori to sign the headstock and it's sealed there. That is so cool. But what I'm most impressed about, I mean, the whole journey of the guitar with Neil and Lori, but just what I love is just the sheer idea of the build itself. To want the hot for teacher guitar, something that not everybody wants,
Right.
It surprises me. It's
so
it's an incredible guitar. It's a Kramer. It has every element of anything. With that guitar, you can do anything that Eddie did in the Roth era with that guitar.
Yep.
He switched when he transferred over into the Hagar era. He changed guitars a bit. The Wolfgang comes into play. He's got two pickups. The dynamic of his playing changed. Might not be the best instrument for some later work, but as far as playing Roth era music, that guitar is ready to rock and roll, and it's fast. It is a wonderful. I ordered mine with a Duncan JB, and it's sort of the equivalent of a brick hitting a window. That's the kind of punch the pickup has. You guys out there know, depending on what you do with it. I mean, I run it through a high gain stereo simulated rig on guitar rig, and on Bias Effects, and it's huge, man. It's huge. I'm just getting into it. I can't wait to finish setup on it and
so cool.
Just rock again, because it was playing good, but I'm making that thing fine tuned. I'm getting it dialed in. So
cool.
That's
yeah,
so yeah. The joy on your face when you open that thing up was awesome, dude.
Whose dogs are barking? Mine.
They're mine.
Yours.
Yeah, somebody must have come to the door, or they're eating somebody. One or the other. It's all.
I don't mind dogs barking, but you can never tell whose dogs are barking. I just don't want your dogs to hear my dogs, and
start barking.
All of a sudden, all of us are barking.
It can happen. It can happen. I have three. I've got three.
You do? I got one. They're firework. If there's fireworks going off, which there might have been, mine's probably in the tub. He hides in the tub, and he's a little Shih Tzu. He's like this high. I don't know how he gets in the tub.
That's adorable, dude. That's adorable.
So yeah. So hopefully he's not there.
Very cool.
But,
you know why they call them Shih Tzus?
I don't.
Never mind.
You weren't gonna go there, were you? You went there.
My mom used to have one.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, he's a good little guy. So
yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, dude. So you're getting ready to you're psyching yourself up. You gonna be Andy today, or what do you think?
Think
he's gonna win? Yeah, think he's gonna win?
We're getting there to 50
getting
minutes.
Close. What do you?
Let me
What'd
let
you
me
get?
show the kids something real quick
Yeah, it
though.
was
I'm
after you,
excited. Andy's going to come on and
Yeah.
well, this is
after
going to be
you
cool,
show what
man.
you're gonna show. I bet you got some new stuff too.
Let me.
Because you get new stuff every freaking week.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of new stuff. Let
Cool.
me scroll down and
Very nice.
I've got this. I should have had it loaded in before,
That's
but I'm
okie
loading it
dokie.
in now. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so Adam in the chat. Adam's going to be joining us on HALENVILLE Live on
You did
September the 21st.
21st, yeah.
Couple of weeks.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Right there.
Nice.
Have a
Very
peek.
cool.
Sneak peek for your eyes only.
Love it.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, I've got there's a bunch of new stuff in the house this week.
Uh-huh.
We're going to play trivia,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got a bunch of Soundgarden picks, some Chris Cornell picks,
Cool.
some older Soundgarden, yeah, some coolness.
Nice.
Yeah. Not just picks, but picks in a glass case too.
Oh,
Yeah,
the good
dude.
stuff. You got the good
I
stuff.
got it. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Why don't we play trivia?
Sounds good.
How about it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
So
I'm ready. If you're ready, Charles, get Andy in here.
All right,
You gonna keep
Andy.
score, Brendan?
Yeah, I got the score.
Excellent. Excellent.
Andy, I'm putting your link. Oh no. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, I gotta grab it again. Let me get rid of this. I thought that link was the last thing I had grabbed, but apparently I had done maintenance elsewhere and grabbed something else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Do you think you guys were bigger Soundgarden fans or Audio Slave? I mean, I know Audio
Actually,
Slave was later, but
yeah, interesting. I was going to
Me,
mention Audio
Soundgarden.
Slave.
Me, definitely
Yeah.
Soundgarden.
Yeah, me too.
You
Me
know.
too.
It was a pretty smooth transition, though. I think.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway,
It was.
at least for Cornell. I mean, because then you got Tom Morello, Tim Comerford, from Rage.
Mm-hmm.
And it was it was a good balance. I mean, Audio Slave had some awesome tunes too, and it was a different era. But I thought it was a pretty smooth transition. Like you can listen to Soundgarden and then put on an Audio Slave album, and you don't really miss too much.
Andy, there's your link.
That's
dude.
true. That's true, Brendan. That's a true statement.
Yeah.
I think so. Very cool. Very cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Now I like the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, it's it's a different era, So
I didn't get into it as much.
I can see that, depending.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm a big Alice in Chains fan too, so let's look at right around that same lumped in, as Charles would say.
Right.
They're lumped in.
Trying to think of the cassette tape. I can use this word. I used to steal one of my daughter's cassette tapes. She had an Alice. I'm trying to remember the album. It was Alice in Chains and Chains and
Well, at least
the
it's
other one.
that and not the Disney on Ice cassettes.
Stone Temple Pilots.
not Alice in Wonderland.
No,
It's
no,
Alice in
no.
Chains.
And she'd always bust me and ask me where her tape was.
I don't know.
It's good
It's in
work
your
music.
car.
It's good working music, man.
It is.
It really is.
Good driving music. I recently just bought a Velvet Revolver album. I listened to it to and from work because there is still a record store near me.
Excellent,
And
man.
they sell cassettes, vinyl, CDs. So yeah,
Kids, so our contestant has arrived.
is he here?
He is in
All
the
right.
green room.
Nice.
Yep, straight from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Station
right.
5.
Yeah.
There he is right there, Andy Carson.
Nice, Andy.
Nice.
Looking good, brother.
All right.
Hey, man.
Good to see you.
Oh, shit.
Kiss my ass. Oh, you just did. Nice.
Hey guys,
Oh,
How you
hey,
doing?
dude.
how y'all doing?
Good,
Doing
man.
great.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
See you, Andy.
Right
Welcome in.
on.
Welcome in.
Yeah, man. How's things going, Andy?
Little scruff, been on vacation. I go back to the station tomorrow, so it's got to come off. So
Yeah, you
There
can't
you
have
go.
that, can you?
Excellent.
Not allowed to have that because you got to put your, respirator and stuff on, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Labor
the-
Day
the-
weekend.
the mere mortals do, but I don't.
Okay.
Nice.
I know. Well, I hope it's a nice, quiet,
Me
holiday
too.
for you.
Yes.
Yeah, Andy. Good to see you, man. And
You too,
and
man.
thank you so much for sending me and Charles those station shirts.
Yeah,
Dude, man, thank you, man. I love it.
yeah, Brandon. I'll have some more probably.
Cherish
in the
him.
next
I
2 or 3
cherish him,
weeks.
brother. Thank you so much, Andy.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no rush, man. No, that's awesome. I know you messaged me, and I appreciate it. That's
Yeah.
very awesome. Thank you for thinking of me.
I'll be honest, I don't even want to wear it. I just
Why?
want to keep it. I want to keep
Oh.
it. You
No,
know?
wear that. Wear
I'm
that
going
thing,
to.
dude.
I'm going to rock it.
Yeah, I wear
But,
mine.
I don't want to. I like to keep the gifts that people give me and stuff like that, and keep them and look at them. 20 years from now,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Are
But
you
I will rock
are
that
you
shirt, Andy. It's awesome, dude.
are
Thank
you a Vols fan, Andy?
Yeah.
Because man, they
Right
kicked
on,
some
dude.
butt. Holy crap, did they kick butt?
Yeah, but our defense looked horrible.
Well,
I mean, they played Ball State, no sacks, no nothing. It's
you only
we'll
let in
find it.
10
We'll see.
points. You
Yeah,
only let in
we'll
10
see.
points. It's all
Yeah,
good.
We'll see what
You
happens.
know.
Let me
Brick
say
by brick, man. Brick by brick.
say that Andy is in Tennessee and
Yeah.
I'm in North Carolina, and those Tennessee Vols fans,
And you got a Tar
when
Heels. And,
when you venture on vacation westward into the mountains of North Carolina, Tennessee is a neighboring state. You go in the mountains and you get to the peaks of the Appalachian Mountains is when you cross the state line. When you cross that state line, dude,
You know it.
everything turns orange.
Goes from
Everything.
Carolina blue to orange.
Yeah.
But what's funny is college basketball. I love UNC. I grew up. I mean, that's what I grew up watching. I mean, I was watching. Back when Jordan played with
Right.
UNC back.
All
Yeah, so
right,
that's,
Andy. Thanks for being here, bro. See you, man.
I was about to say, Andy, that is not what Tony wants to hear.
Oh, man.
You
Nobody's
rock, Andy.
perfect,
You rock,
brother.
Andy.
No,
Yeah,
man.
Andy. I live in a house divided. We'll just put it that way.
I'm in New York. I don't even have a good college football team.
You know,
my
me.
wife,
I don't even
my
have a
wife's
good
an
NFL
Auburn
team.
Fan, so my wife's an Auburn fan, so it's all good.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, that's
okay.
awesome. That is awesome.
Right
Yeah,
on, Andy. It's good to see you, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
We're
Too,
gonna
guys.
play some trivia for a cool Billy Gibbons pick, and I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna change the view. Let's change it, Charles, to something like this
Okay.
while he's playing.
Excellent.
All right.
And
I just sent you a test text, T. So
Okay.
I think you got it. I heard the beat.
right on.
So
Andy, Charles is going to ask you 10 questions about music and rock and roll trivia while I leave. Brendan will text me when you guys are done. I'll come back. Charles will ask me the same 10 questions. Good luck. And I'm going to mute. I'm going to keep my camera on.
Go grab
And
some
I'll
tea.
see y'all shortly. Good luck, Andy.
Some of that sweet tea, man.
Play some drums or something. Those electronic drums that he got. That's funny.
Andy, what do you got, brother? What
Oh,
do you
man,
got
what
here?
do
Let
you
me see it.
got?
Let me see it.
Oh,
Got you. Oh, look
5150.
at this. Little 5150 action. That's beautiful, man.
It's
Very
my good
nice.
luck charm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works, bro. Nice, nice. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good, good. Are we ready to rock and roll, Brendan?
You know the rules? You know the rules. So,
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah,
All
as long
right.
as you can hear each other, yeah, go ahead, Charles. Start it out.
Okay. What was the name of Bon Jovi's original album?
Oh, God.
You can pass, too. We can come back
Pass.
to it.
Okay.
All right.
Number 2. Who was the lead singer of Foreigner? Original.
Lou Graham.
Correct.
Nice.
Number 3. What town in England did Def Leppard originate from?
Ooh. That's a tough one.
I'll say Birmingham, England.
Incorrect.
Good guess,
Good guess, though. Good guess. Question number 4. In what year was Journey inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Oh, man, here's some tough questions, Charles.
Hmm.
Charles did some homework this week.
2009.
Good guess, but incorrect.
Wow. I don't know that one either. I'm
Question number
failing just
5.
as miserably.
How many albums did Journey have go to number 1 in the charts when they were released?
2.
Albums, not song, albums.
I'll say 2.
Close, but incorrect.
I'm right there with you, Andy. I have the same ones wrong.
I'm bombing
Question
tonight,
number
man.
6.
Put this
It's okay.
guitar down.
Question number 6. 7,800 Degrees Fahrenheit is the second album from what band?
Bon Jovi.
Correct.
Yes. Nice.
Very well done. 7. Question 7. What 80s rock band began their career recording a demo with Gene Simmons? Now, there might be a lot of answers to this,
Yeah.
but there's one that we really care about. But you can give.
Did you say 80s or
80s? Yes. What 80s? I'll even say this. What early 80s? Mega rock band. Got their start doing a demo
Wait.
with Gene Simmons.
I mean, the obvious answer is going to be Van Halen, but that was the late 70s, not early 80s. So I'll say maybe Rat.
Didn't say when it was done. I'm just saying an 80s rock band. So.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should.
I'll say Van Halen then.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
You got it.
I apologize if that was a little
No,
confusing.
No worries.
Question number 8. Angus Young, his famous duck walk. Who'd you get it from?
Chuck Berry.
Correct. Question 9. What 2 members of Metallica met through a newspaper ad?
Lars Ulrich and James Hetfield.
Correct.
See, good thing you put that guitar down.
It's right next to him. He's still got
Yeah,
the
but it's
mojo.
not touching it. So, don't touch it. Now you're going to get this one wrong.
The song House of Pain. Question 10. The song House of Pain in 1989 is from what band?
House of Pain is a song from what band?
Yes, in 1989.
In 1989?
Yes.
Faster Pussycat.
Correct.
Nice.
Nice. That was question 10, Brennan.
Do you want to go back to 1? You want to give him one more chance at question 1 because he passed?
Question 1, Andy.
Yeah.
What was the name of Bon Jovi's original album?
7,800 degrees Fahrenheit.
No.
No, that was the
Correct.
second one. All right.
Well,
You knew that.
it's like those state tests they give you in school. You know, they give you an answer way further down.
All right,
This is true.
I just texted Tony. You got 1. You got 6.
See, I said an average scoring game.
Yeah, you finished strong. Finished strong. You got 6.
And there is a high propensity for a tie, which we all want.
I don't think there's going to be a tie. I think Andy's going to win. It's my prediction.
I like your style, Brendan.
I'm going to say T-Cake's going to miss the Faster Pussycat one, and that's going to be the deciding factor. My prediction.
Nice. Well,
I don't know. We'll see.
I like giving his merch away, okay, guys?
Dude, those are some really good questions.
You guys winning his merch, so
some tough questions.
I said that.
Tough questions and make you think, for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You don't want them to be easy.
No. All right, you
hey,
back?
Look at there.
Can you hear us? We can't hear you yet. Unmute yourself. Say something. Put it closer to your face. Yeah, there you go.
How about now?
Yep.
Look at that sexy beast in that shirt.
Look at that.
Looking good, brother. Looking good.
So the number to beat is 6.
6.
Yep.
Hang on.
You got your work cut out for you, son.
Okay. So, did you give them any clues and any hints on things?
We did
at
not.
all, Charles? Is there a theme?
No.
No. General rock
nothing.
knowledge, trivia, no frills, a couple of bells and whistles, and
we did. He passed on the first question, so we allowed him to go back. So we'll give you the same courtesy if you pass.
Okay. So I'm ready.
All right.
I'm going to try to ask the questions the same.
Yeah, ask him the same. Here we go.
Question number 1, Tony. What was the name of Bon Jovi's original album?
Bon Jovi.
Correct. Who was the lead singer for Foreigner? Original lead singer.
Lou Gramm.
Correct. What town in England did Def Leppard originate from?
Sheffield.
Correct. In what year was Journey inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I'm going to say 2005.
Incorrect. Question 5. How many albums did Journey have go number 1 in the charts when they were released?
When they were released or ever in the album's history?
Number 1 at time of release, meaning they would have made the Billboard top.
They debuted at number 1.
That's what I mean to say.
1.
Correct. Question 6. I hope I asked this question the same, you guys, because I wrote it kind of messed up here. So let me just make sure I get this. 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit is from what band?
Bon Jovi.
Correct. Question 7. What 80s hard rock band began their career recording a demo for Gene Simmons?
That's it?
Yeah.
Van Halen.
Correct. Angus Young's famous Duck Walk. Who did he get it from?
Chuck Berry.
Correct. Question 9. What two members of Metallica met through a newspaper ad?
A newspaper ad.
Yep.
That was Lars. And James.
Correct. House of Pain in 1989 is from what band?
1989.
Yep. House of Pain, the song House of Pain. From what band?
This isn't my answer, but I was going to say Jump Around. But that's the song. House of Pain is the band. So House of Pain, the song, in 1989.
Mm-hmm.
House of Pain, 1989.
When you hear the answer, if you don't guess, you're going to be mad at yourself.
Def Leppard.
Incorrect.
Close.
Yeah, I know somebody did something. Yeah. Anyway.
All right, don't watch the replay because I said you're gonna lose. You won. Tony won with you got 8.
Yeah.
I got
got
8.
Wow.
8-6.
8-6 was good
All
game.
right.
These guys are saying these were hard questions.
No,
really.
but Andy, you ended strong. Andy got 6 through 10 all the way.
Yeah.
Who started out a little slow.
Yeah.
You know, but that's
that was a good game, you guys.
That was a really good game.
And you
So
guys came at it from
8-6.
complete opposites. Tony was just knocking him out in the beginning.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
you put that shirt on.
that's it. I
That's
think
really
that's
how
it.
he rolls, too.
So let's go through the answers, Charles.
All right. So the first question,
folks
question
at
number
home.
1 was, what was the name of Bon Jovi's original album? A lot of people think it's Slippery When Wet, but it's
It
not.
was
It's
Bon
Bon
Jovi.
Jovi, Bon
Yeah, that
Jovi.
was-
That's his album Runaway was on.
Yep.
Tim Pierce.
Yep.
Who is the lead singer for Foreigner? Question number 2.
Yep.
Lou Gramm, right?
Yep.
Question number 3. What city did Def Leppard originate from in England? And the name is Sheffield.
Yeah, I didn't know that one. So.
You get those right, Andy?
He got number
didn't.
2. He got Lou
I got
Gramm.
number 2.
We got number 2. We got Lou Gramm.
Oh, I was nothing but net at this point.
You were.
That is true.
After number 4,
Hey.
you were.
In what year was Journey inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It's kind of a hard question, right?
Yeah.
Andy,
2017 is the answer.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah, Andy said 2009, and you
You
said
both
what,
were in the two. I think you
2005.
said 2005,
Yeah.
Tony, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that was
and-
that late.
Question 5 was, how many albums did Journey have
Yeah.
go number 1? And the answer is 1.
Was it Escape?
And that was, hang on,
It
that
was
was
Escape. Oh, I'm sorry.
Escape.
Oh,
That
it
was
was
Escape.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking Escape and Frontiers.
Okay.
Well,
The Billboard
what I was gonna think was, with the success of Escape, the follow up immediately debut at number. That's what I thought.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. Hey, question 6. 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit. Is the album from what band? Well, that's
The
from
second
Bon Jovi.
album from
Second
Bon
album
Jovi,
from Bon
right?
Jovi. A backup question to that could be, what is the significance of 7,800 degrees? That's the supposed temperature that rock melts at,
Yep.
right?
Nice.
So,
Okay.
Starts falling at 6,000.
yeah.
So number 7.
So, question 7 is,
I hope you got that one right, Andy.
He did.
He
about
did.
the Bon Jovi one.
He got
He
the
got it
rest
right.
of. He got all the rest right.
You
And-
being
and
a
the
firefighter.
questions were a little Bon Jovi heavy, but they were just falling out of the sky. I had to take them. I was just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, that's a good one. So anyway, hey, Bon
all
Jovi rocks, man. Richie Sambora, how cool.
Yeah, man.
Christian Fruitcake Leitner.
Chris, hey, who said that? Hey,
Sour.
man.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
man.
right, man.
Question 7: what 80s hard rock band
I'm gonna wear my Leitner shirt next week.
started their career doing a demo for Gene Simmons?
Yes, of course.
Van Halen, baby, right?
Yeah, both got
I'm
that.
sure
one.
lots of bands got it, but And you could have said another band, and I would have probably said I don't know, because the answer was Van Halen. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the most known one.
All
Yeah,
roads, baby.
At least in this circle, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, question 8. Angus Young, his famous duck walk. Chuck Berry, man.
Yep, you both got that. Both got that one.
Number 9, the 2 members of Metallica in a newspaper ad was Lars and James, man.
Yep.
And then the power ballad House of Pain was in 1989. That was from Faster Pussycat. Great band.
I did say you were going to get that one wrong.
That's who it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
No, good. Good. Nice job. Congratulations,
Andy. You did strong, brother.
Hey,
You
no
did
worries.
strong, bro.
Congratulations on those 6. You're all
The
right.
man.
Those were good questions.
Hey, like Ric Flair said, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. And I didn't beat the man.
Wait, let me see that guitar you got in your hands now. What do you got there? Oh, dude, wait a minute. Let's just take a little side note here. Just everybody breathe nice and easy. Oh, look at the neck. Look at the neck. You're going to show the neck, Andy. Look at this. Oh, dude. See? That's just beautiful, man.
This is the one this one was pretty badly damaged in the tornado a couple of years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I cleaned out a whole bunch of glass out of the pickup cavities.
Oh, my goodness.
But it cleaned up nice, and I buffed it and wet sanded it, and it looks good now.
Very nice, dude.
Yeah,
That's beautiful. What year is that?
It's a 97 patent pending.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that thing is vintage, bro.
That's my go-to.
That's beautiful, man. That's amazing how a beautiful guitar can just stop time, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool. Very cool. Very cool. Well, what do you want to do now, guys? Shoot. Want to do some more trivia? No, I'm not prepared.
Hey, Lenny Lou.
Lenny, it's good to see you and Mary, sweetheart. I love you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Leo, good to see you, dude.
Let's break out some new stuff.
Hey,
too.
Leo. Right on.
Leo.
That's what we can do.
Leo,
My man.
I'm going to break out a couple of things new in the...
Break it out.
All right. So once again, next week, we'll be playing for this.
Nice.
Some weeks those guys write the questions hard. Some weeks they write it easy. But yeah. So let me ask you guys a question. Whose guitar pick is this?
Well, I don't know, but my first impression was Prince. The first thing I saw.
It's a symbol, right? It's a symbol, but it's not. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
I don't.
I don't know.
Anybody in the chat? Whose guitar pick initials, and their name is on the other side. I'm going to show it. But we're going to be giving these away, not today, but in future episodes here of these. Yeah, this is new. On any guesses? Metallica.
Well, I'm guessing the last name starts with an A.
Now, look at that really closely.
It looks like an A.
Is it an R?
That's not an R, it's an A. Could be an R. Because it could be an R. What's the first letter? Is that it?
Well, it's like a mishmash of letters.
Oh, that's not fair.
That's not fair at all.
No,
Kind of got to look at it.
Come on, man.
All right, I'll turn it over.
Turn it
Just
around.
got to look at it. Just look at it.
It's a MF.
MF.
It says MF.
Twisted Sister. Twisted motherfucking sister.
Marty Friedman.
Wow.
I wouldn't have guessed that ever.
I would have never got that.
That's not a M. On the other, turn that back
Let's
around.
look at that again. I get the F part now.
That is not an M. I see the M now, but okay. But come on, man.
Somebody's gonna score.
That's an ohm signal.
Yeah.
Somebody might score that one.
That is an ohm signal. E equals IR.
Symbol, should I say.
And here's the cool one that somebody is gonna.
Oh, that is cool. Nice. I like that.
That's a really nice pick.
Yeah, so these are going out as well.
Is that a knife?
In the
That's not a
future.
knife, Holly. This is a knife.
All right, so okay. Now we did a show about actors, right, last week?
Yeah, last week. Yep.
That was a good show, you guys. I'm sorry.
It was.
I missed it, but I got the replay.
Well,
I liked it.
So with that
Good show.
said, Charles, there were a couple of latecomers to the party other than yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These guys
Really?
are actors, I guess you could
Sure.
call this show. What's the
That's
show
a cool
called?
show.
American Pickers.
Pickers. Yep.
Mhm.
American
Yeah.
Pickers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. And then there is.
I was hooked on that show for like 6 months.
And then
I hope I
there's-
wasn't the only one, guys.
and then there's
Be
this.
honest. Be honest. There's no shame.
Oh, I watch it.
I
Not
was
often,
hooked on
but
it for
yeah.
like 6 months, and then
I've seen a couple episodes,
the Count Customs. Oh, geez, man!
but I'm not going to burst anybody's bubble.
Every time he opened the darn garage, I'd break out in tears and be like, "Man, I've been wiping my face and stuff, feeling like an idiot." I love that show. God,
Man, the best one was when he built a car for Elvira.
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
Sandra Peterson. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to put something in the private chat for you, Charles.
You know, I saw her at Halloween in 1980. This was at Knott's Berry Farm at the Showcase Theater in 1980, like 85 or 86. It was 2 or 3 years after the US Festival. The stage from the US Festival went to the Showcase, the Birdcage Theater, not the Showcase Theater, the Birdcage Theater at Knott's Berry Farm. That's where it is, I believe, to this day. And she came out and she did her show. And I got to give her some shout out, man. That was one of the funniest, most entertaining things I've ever seen at Knott's Berry Farm. And her show was awesome. It was funny. She had this dude who, like, his actor, he was like a
Let's change.
South American heartthrob kind of guy, and he would literally come down and he'd sing to the ladies right in front of them. But it was like a comedy shtick. It was awesome, absolutely awesome. Cassandra Peters, I hadn't thought about her in a long time, dude.
Yeah,
That show with the
she's-
Count Custom for her was awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
Great
It was
show.
cool. Yep. Yeah, there was a lot of crossovers with Count Customs and that Pawn Stars show because they're same area. They're
Yeah,
buddies.
yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty
both in Las
cute.
Vegas.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I like those shows.
I liked that. I also liked Fast and Loud. You know, the Gas Monkey guys. That was a
Yeah.
good
That's
show
a
too.
really great show.
Yeah.
Man. That's
Yeah,
a
a lot,
great show.
but I don't think any of these shows are around anymore, though. I know that one's not. I don't know about the Pawn Stars or Count Customs. I don't know if that's still
No,
going
Count
around.
Customs. He had to go through a court thing. I don't know all the details, but he can't do his show anymore.
Okay.
At least that's the last I heard.
Yeah, you know,
Well-
some of those shows, it's tough. You know what happens. but-
Unfortunate.
yeah, it is. It is. But sometimes they run their course. Sometimes.
Leo, that's cool, bro. Leo met Elvira back in the 90s, doing security at a rock and wrestling event. Very cool, Leo. That was a fun job, wasn't it?
She still looks good.
Moments. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
does,
does.
man.
Yeah.
She's
She's
a
still
beautiful
pretty,
lady.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful lady.
Yep.
She could come haunt me anytime.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
buddy.
Hey, shout out to Ben Coombs, man. His Kramer build he's doing is coming together. I
Nice.
watched the last episode 5 he just did, and you guys should check it out. The metamorphosis of the build of that guitar has been fun.
I'll
Been
have
real
to check
cool.
that one out. Always
Very
good to
cool. It's
see.
beautiful, man.
R2,
Absolutely
how's
cool.
it going, dude? Good to see you, man.
R2, you rock, bro.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, before we forget, we
don't forget things.
have I not mentioned this? Yeah, so we mentioned coming up on Wednesdays, HALENVILLE.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned Adam on the 21st. Greatly looking forward to that. And Adam.
Yeah. Can't wait. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. And also, I don't think I've showed you guys this, and this is going to be on the 14th, I'm thinking. Right there. How's that look? Louis Costa, Fairfield Guitar Company.
Oh, heck yeah. Excellent.
Louis is a solid dude.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be some fun.
Absolutely.
Be a good show.
That's going to be fun. Yeah, Louis is doing well.
Very nice.
Yeah, and he's a fine fella, and I'm looking forward to having him. We've been kind of missing each other, I guess, for a little bit now, but yeah, he's end of the summer here, and we're gonna talk to Louis on the 14th. Yeah,
good deal.
That's right. And here next week on Show Me Your Pick. Have I got it in here? B.
You did.
I do. So next week, right here, Show Me Your Pick, 9 p.m., our usual YouTube time, 9 Eastern, the Stray Cats for episode 114.
Get your stand-up bass ready.
That's going to be so much fun. That's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Rockabilly was a big deal in the early 80s in L.A.
Get your pompadour and your stand-up bass ready.
Yeah. So
they were great crowds, good people. There was almost never any bad drama at Rockabilly shows. It was always, everybody was looking to have a really good time. The girls were always real pretty. It was really cool. Brian Setzer's cool, man.
I still listen to his Christmas album, the Brian Setzer Orchestra.
Oh, that's an awesome Christmas album.
Great album.
Yeah, every year.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great album.
It's an awesome album.
So that's next week.
Excellent.
Right here, 9 p.m., the Stray Cats and all things related. Absolutely. Gonna be a lot of fun. That's next Saturday. And so while we're at it, let's recognize a couple people. You guys, you guitar players, want custom guitar picks made for yourself or your band or your friend. How's that? As a gift.
We know a guy.
Yeah. And he can make you something with your artwork on it. This is my artwork on it. And
he made me a bunch. Charles has one of the ones he made me.
He can make stuff that looks like that.
He's making a really cool guitar pick for me. It's going to be really nice.
Yeah, he's making Charles a batch. He's made really,
me a batch. Yeah.
He's made all these people their guitar picks as well, including, we've figured it out. There's been at least a quarter of the shows on Show Me Your Pick in 114 episodes, at least a quarter of them contain legend picks that he made. All these artists that you see. One that we've shown tonight, if you look at the antique archaeology right there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
hey, Boomster Black, it's good to see you, bro.
Hey, dude. But yeah, hit him up if you want guitar picks. Yeah, they are awesome, and it's a great experience too.
It is. It really is. He's a good guy to talk to and
yeah,
converse back and forth with.
Yeah,
he'll do it. He'll do whatever you want.
So you
very accommodating.
You guys who want a custom guitar build happening, if you have something on your mind, we know a guy, and Neil Daly Custom
amazing stuff.
Designs. He has just made Mr. Charles Green down there a guitar. He's on the bench. I'm not going to ask you to get it, Charles, because I know you probably got
I'm
stuff
halfway
everywhere.
done setting it up. I'm halfway done setting it up.
You got probably stuff everywhere,
Yeah.
But so yeah, Neil's links are down below, and they're always down there. Hit him up, huddle up with him on your next build.
If you want to see Charles's guitar, you can go back to Wednesday's show because that's when he broke it out.
So guys, look at
after this one, go back and check that out, and then you can see the
my goodness, man,
absolute joy.
Hey, and that is a product of this community, you guys. That is the sole end result of the positive nature of this channel and you guys in the chat. Yeah, I can't say it enough. You guys rock. You are awesome.
Great. It is awesome.
Hey, Quentin James, bro. It's good to see you, brother.
Quentin.
Right there, brother. Right there, man.
Yeah, and also, if you like the cigar style, like that right there.
Yeah, man.
Or that right there.
Custom.
Or these like this. We know a guy.
I know a guy.
Yeah, and
he's the guy.
Yeah,
it's kind of a.
They are cool.
Yeah, but he makes great cigar box guitars, though, brother.
There's a couple right there, a couple shovels. Yeah. Okay. Nice. I just finished up a crutch in case anybody gets hurt.
Nice.
So you see that?
Nice.
Full moon over Tennessee tonight.
Oh my goodness! Look at that.
So in case you get hurt, Andy, I'll send this to you, and then you can play along when you're rehabbing.
Wow.
Walk around with that. Yeah, I make some weird stuff, but it's a lot of fun. I have a show coming up. Like there's an arts and crafts show right around Thanksgiving, Black Friday weekend every year, and for 3 days. So I'll sell my stuff there. It's always a good turnout. I have guitars. I'll have some lamps. I have some of the pick holders that Charles has. One of those. Tea Cake's got one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. They're cool.
Let me ask Andy while we've got him. But first, Andy, you're a great supporter of this whole community, dude.
Absolutely.
And you're a guitar player too, and a big fan of music. You're a firefighter, sir?
Yes.
You're a lifelong firefighter?
26 and a half years.
That's life.
Right on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right
for
on.
all you do.
Third generation.
Third generation. Excellent.
That's how it works, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You grow up around it, and it's like
maybe I ought not to be wearing this shirt, Charles. Maybe I ought to put it up.
Yeah, you're rocking that shirt. I rock mine. It fits me really good.
I wear mine, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to wear. I'm just going to wear it on special occasions. I'm not just going to rock it all the time. I'll pick a select, maybe go out to dinner with the kids and wear it, rock it around the local Charlotte venues and things like that, catch a concert in it. But I'm going to cherish it, bro.
So you're going back to work after a leave there at the station.
Mm-hmm.
You're going back. Okay, right on.
Nice.
7 a.m.
Right on, dude.
Do you do 12 hours, or do you do a couple days, like 3 days on, 3 days off?
No,
one of those type deals,
we do
or?
we'll do 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, 24 off.
Okay,
We'll work one more 24, and then we're off 4 days.
I got you. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
called,
They do a lot of that stuff where you're
Yeah, a
sleeping
lot
right
of
there
places-
at the station, right?
Yeah, a lot of places will do 24, 48, but we do the 3 24s with a day off in between, and then we have a 4-day break. So
Yeah.
I basically took 4 work days off, and I think I've been off for 15, 16 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well
I hope
deserved.
you enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well
Yeah.
deserved.
But I worked my other job a little bit, and then we went up to the Smokies for a
Nice.
few days, and then everybody got sick, so we had to come back. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
so it's kind
sucks.
of it's kind of a staycation. I got some stuff done around the house. So
yeah.
Those are good too.
yeah,
So-
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
made the best of it.
Yep.
I love that frame picture you have.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking
I
at
was
it.
just checking. Were you checking
That's
that out,
awesome.
Tony? I was looking
Yeah,
over
dude.
his shoulder, right by his ear, and I
That's very
said,
cool.
"Dude,
Nice. That's
Right
a cool
on.
picture. Very
extra
nice.
cool, brother."
A
Extra.
funny story about that. A friend of mine sent me the link to it. Said, "Dude, you need to put this down in your music room." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So I get it, and I took it over to the frame shop. I said, "Yeah, I need a frame for this." And she's like, "Oh, this is personally hand signed. We're gonna have to do this up like we'd put the Declaration of Independence up." And I said,
Oh dear
No,
Lord.
I mean, I think I paid like $30 on it on Etsy or something. It wasn't,
Uh-huh.
I thought it was cool, And
Yeah,
It
that
is.
It is
Yeah,
cool.
right.
It's way cool. It
But
looks. It pops, brother.
she thought it's a live ink on there.
yeah, because she was saying that this was last year, I think it was, when I took it over there. And she goes, "Oh, this is worth some money because he's dead now, and we got to preserve this." And I said,
Wow.
She was looking
Okay.
out for you, though, brother.
She was.
They-
She was. I mean, they did a good job.
They took good
It
care.
looks good.
You got it.
They did.
That's
Yeah,
They
right.
did. I got another one from an artist named Derek Gores. It's called Eddie Edward. I haven't got it framed yet. It's pretty cool. It's like I don't want to say mosaic. I'm not an artist like that, but
Mm-hmm.
it's got a bunch of pictures of Eddie, but it makes one big picture of Eddie.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Those are cool. I've
Oh
seen those.
wow! I
Yeah.
bet that's awesome, dude.
Those are
Yeah.
cool.
I
Definitely.
can't wait to see that. You're gonna show it to us, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool,
That'll be awesome.
excellent. Thank you, man.
Goodness.
Very cool, man.
Andy, dude, send me I know you've won before, but send me your address. I'm gonna send you a prize pack
Okay.
with these new ones, of course. They are still fresh off the press. Thank you, Greg. Always. Yeah. We'll be talking to Greg here soon. Greg's a big baseball fan, and as we approach the playoffs, I'm sure I'll be talking to Greg. So,
Cool.
yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah.
We just beat the Marlins 2-1.
Man.
Hope they can get
It
it
might
together
be,
for the
dude. I know it
postseason.
might be. I know.
Yeah, me and my
You're a
son
Braves
and I
fan.
got to. Oh yeah, my son and I got to go to Game 4 last year of the World Series. That was pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That was a once in a lifetime opportunity. So
How
I
old's your
took it.
son?
He is 21.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is that the first time both of you have been to a World Series?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
I bet
awesome, man.
awesome.
That is cool.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
That's an awesome experience.
I've never been to one.
Me neither.
Me either. Yeah. No, man, that's way cool. What game?
4?
Game
four?
4 when they beat the Astros at home. Was kind of hoping they'd win it at home. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
to kind of rub it in their face since they took the All-Star game away.
Yeah.
Excellent, dude. Very
Yeah.
Yeah. My son's first concert was Van Halen in 2012.
Wow.
Right on,
I'm
dude.
starting them right.
You're giving him
Yeah.
some
Oh, yeah.
good
Yeah.
memories, man. Some
told him
That
I said-
deserves
memories.
this. Hey, there you go.
I told him, I said, hey, man, I've set the bar pretty high for you.
Yeah.
At what age
He went-
was he?
He was 11.
He was
Yeah.
11.
Perfect.
Yep.
Wow.
Right on.
Wow.
Right on.
Yeah, he
Hey, Andy,
was,
I've said it before. That's just good parenting, brother. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying,
absolutely.
man.
he was kind of freaked out because he goes, who's this Cool in the Gang bunch? I've never heard of them. So I was like, then after he saw David Lee Roth jump around and act goofy and stuff, he says, I kind of understand now. This guy's he said, he's kind of a nut, isn't he? And I went, yeah, a little bit.
Just a little.
You should have seen him back in the day, man.
Yeah.
Hey, have y'all heard his new version of Panama?
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 Heard,
Yeah, you
I
just
finally
put
got
that
to
out.
listen to it today.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So who there's it does to me, it's obviously it's not Eddie on it,
No.
but it sounds to me vocally, just kind of knowing Roth, that it's later. You know,
Interesting.
just how he sings, because he kind of changes the way he sings things. Not the problems he's had with his voice, but just the way he sings songs differently over time. I can kind of tell it's later.
Yep.
It wasn't
Definitely.
back then, so it probably, I don't know if it's Vi, one of those
It's
takes, or
no, the guy's name was Alex. What's his last name? I read it on the Van Halen news desk today, and it talks about the lineup of who all played.
oh, it's on. Okay, it's on the news. Okay,
Yeah.
right on.
Go check it out.
Yeah, he
Didn't
said it's
know
all
that.
live and no auto tune and Van Halen free.
Right
That's Dave.
on.
Yeah, that's Dave. That's Dave for you.
Okay, yeah, I will be certainly checking that out. I spent pretty much the day since that came on at noon, that concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I first got this message right after the Wolfgang part, and that was in the first part of the whole thing. Not the very first, but
He has a little over an hour into it.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, Andy, dude, thanks for playing trivia tonight, man, and
You got it.
thanks for being in the chat and participating in these shows. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
we dig this. This is a lot of fun, and we dig meeting you guys each week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best.
With this pick here, does it look like I have an idea?
I
don't,
A big
but-
one, Brendan.
I don't have an
really
idea.
big one.
Actually, I do, but I'm not going to share it yet. 'Cause it's in the works. That's another
How about
idea.
that?
Look at that one. That's a bigger idea.
Here you
No,
go.
the last time I was on here, wait a minute. This logo was up in the top corner.
Uh-huh.
It looked like it was burning Tony's head.
Now it looks like I'm dreaming Tony, because it looks like now I'm on fire. You have to put me out, Andy. Don't use the foam though. Here it is.
Come on, man. I'm off to
By the way, just
Yeah, I know.
talking about it one more time, how good was it to see Wolfgang come out there and kick absolute
Oh, it was
Dude,
amazing.
that was
My
good.
goodness.
It was amazing.
Like I
If
said
there
earlier
was-
in the chat, man, I closed my eyes for a
Special.
minute and I'm like, I just went.
I know.
I'm like, yeah,
If
I mean,
I
there
know.
was
I know.
ever
I mean, if
any question,
anybody on the face of the earth could do it,
Yeah. And we all were doing the same thing Grohl was doing.
oh yeah,
You know?
But
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
he
he was
was
bent down,
playing. He was man. He played every part and every solo to
He
it.
did.
Like
the only thing
like
that was
holy.
missing was the whammy bar because he was on a fixed bridge.
Yep.
But
But
he-
still, I mean,
just-
man.
to be
That's a
Wolfgang.
good point there, Chuck. But he killed it though,
Oh, he
man.
did.
He did.
Jesus Christ,
killed
he
it.
killed it.
just imagine him growing up surrounded by that, you know?
Right. Yeah, we were
I mean,
talking
just
about
Oh, yeah,
that.
of
being,
course.
We were
you
talking
know,
about that earlier. Yeah, I mean, what a man.
being right there watching all that stuff unfold.
In
Yeah.
You know,
Michael Christopher's book, Edward Van Halen is speaking, and he's talking about Wolfgang. Also, in Chris Gill's 2012 interview, he does an article, not an interview, article of like father, like son about Edward and Wolfgang. Edward Van Halen truly, his attitude towards his son's ability, I truly believe that he thought Wolfgang was more gifted than him himself. And the way Eddie talked about his son,
I mean, we all hope that
you
for our
know,
kids, you know.
but watching him
Definitely.
come out there and lay that
Oh,
down like that, I mean, that
He
was
he
killed
he
it.
he is such a pro, though. I
He
mean,
killed it. Yeah.
he's ever since he up
yeah.
from '04. You know,
Well, I
Lenny
remember.
Lou watched him
Yeah.
walk on stage as at age 12.
Mm-hmm. But I remember though, Tony, we had this talk a long time ago before his album came out, before he came out with Mammoth, and you said, I remember when you said it too. You're like, I think the next thing that's going to happen is Wolfgang's going to put out an album, and this was like 2 years before he did, and you were
I
you were
said
spot.
that.
Yeah, you did. You were spot on.
Mhm.
Yep. And I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to look back into the archives because I don't know
It's
if it was
there, though.
backstage or if it was
It's there.
on one of the shows, but you did say it, and yeah, you're definitely forward thinking back then. Like the next things we hear from Van Halen's gonna be Wolfgang.
Yeah,
You know?
Symmetry said, do you see the smile on his face? Yes,
Yeah.
Symmetry. It was
He was-
goosebumps, dude.
He
It
was
was
having
so
a
cool.
good time. He was
He looked
having
like
Ear
a
to
he was
ear.
having fun.
He did. Yep.
I
Very
know,
cool.
but man,
Very cool.
he killed. But when he came out, we knew he was going to be there. Okay, so but when he came out and Josh Freese kicked in to click, click, click,
Yeah.
click, click, click. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Got
believe
chills,
it.
man.
I
You
couldn't
lost your
believe
mind.
it.
You lost your mind, didn't you?
Yeah, it stunk because Wolfgang came here back in May when I had COVID and I couldn't go. And a buddy
Unfortunately.
of mine, luckily, a buddy of mine FaceTimed me while he was there.
Nice.
He was like, "You're missing this. This is amazing."
It's like thanks,
You know?
thanks, buddy. Now I feel
Yeah.
worse. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
I talked to said it was a great show.
Yeah, I didn't get to see him when he was here either, so I still have a chance to see him again.
Me and Tony are batting 50-50.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
I think
man.
he's going to add a show. He's out. He's going to be touring with Alter Bridge. Look, Alter Bridge comes to North Carolina and South Carolina every single time they tour. For them
But
to
not
not
this
be
run.
I'm not believing it. I'm believing
They
it.
are Charles on that card. I think I have it here. I think it's Columbia. Is
South
the
Carolina, Columbia.
Hang on a second. Where is it at? I have it.
See, I don't even think Sammy and the Circle came anywhere close around here
Here it is.
on their
Yeah,
tour.
they're touring again, right?
Hmm
I thought they were doing a couple of dates here and there.
It's mostly out west.
Yeah. Well, Tony's favorite band's playing my area on Tuesday.
So these are just the European dates.
Yeah, those. I was just looking. I was going to say that.
All right, but yeah.
Well, they are his favorite band. Rammstein is his favorite band.
Right, they're playing
Oh.
Tuesday.
Oh dear Lord.
They're playing near me on Tuesday, but I didn't get tickets.
Why, man?
Big stadium. I'm not a big stadium tour fan. I don't. I like to be close. There's no
You-
getting close there.
You can still be close,
I'm
man.
not getting close there with that. You kidding?
Rammstein, man. That's right down the street.
Yeah, yeah.
Coca-Cola, Wonder Bra.
Dude, look. Here's how you do it.
Uh huh. Yeah, I know you got a picture, don't you?
No,
You
go to the show.
Uh huh.
Somebody and get in there early and march right to the barricade, and this could be you.
See? Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
At Ramstein.
You got picks
That's
and everything.
it,
A
bro.
hat,
You could
a
get
shirt.
pics and all, dude.
You got the
Look.
VIP bracelet. Look at that.
Yeah, man. You got the girls beside you. You're getting guitar picks. You're
They're
comfortable on the
rocking
rail.
out. They're rocking out, and you're just
You got some good seats too, though, Tony.
just looking
That's,
cool as shit. Look at you.
You know.
Not a care in the world. I got picks. I got a hat and a shirt. I got bracelets. I got hot chicks on either side of me.
So maybe at MetLife Stadium, you can get me a pic.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Lenny Lou, it is so good to see you, and you're telling stories about Mary and Wolfgang, and that is awesome. We love you, sweetheart. Say hello to Mary, too.
Definitely cool.
Yeah, Lenny was on HALENVILLE about a year ago, and she showed us some pictures that she took from the front row of a very young Wolfgang playing guitar on stage with Van Halen in 2004. Yeah, priceless. And there were just a couple of dates where Wolf came out and played like that. And she was lucky enough to be there and to take a bunch of pictures and to share that with us. Lenny Lou, thank you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah. And you'll find that in the playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll down, read the top of the description, and it clues you in on what's inside. Yeah.
I've got a Van Halen story for you if you want.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
So 92, I believe it was, they came to Chattanooga, and we've got a college here, and they've got a big arena downtown, and they played there. They're actually the first big band to play there back in 1982, but they destroyed the downtown Sheraton Hotel, so they got kind of kicked out, and said, "Don't come back," But anyway, so Dave's gone, and now Sammy's with us, and so I camped out to get tickets. Well, the night of the day before the show, they had like a couple of days off, and I went and saw them in Atlanta. Then they were off a day, and then they played in Chattanooga, and they're off a day, and they played in Knoxville. So the day before the show, a friend of mine I went to high school with, their dad was a bartender at this little hole-in-the-wall bar downtown. I just got home from work. He called me. He says, "Hey, man," he said, my dad said you need to go down and see him at work. Wouldn't tell me what it was for, and I was like, all right. So get my car, go downtown, walk in. He said, he pushed 2 drinks to the edge of the bar. Says, "Here, take these over to the corner." And I looked over, and it was Michael and Sammy sitting in the corner.
Oh, man.
Holy
And I was like,
dude.
all right.
Dude.
I walked over, and I said, "I think these are for you."
Oh, my goodness.
They were like, and Mikey was like, he starts laughing. He said, "It better be Jack in there," so. Sat
He
it
did
down.
you a huge solid, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's a wonderful dude, man.
I probably have been spilled them all
I
over.
probably hung out with him for maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour, just shot the breeze, And
what'd you say to him, dude?
And I said, well, I was 21 years. No, I wasn't even 21 yet.
Wow.
I was 19. I said,
right on.
I said, "Where's Eddie at?" They're like, "Well, he's in the hotel,
Yeah.
But anyway, I just told him thanks for the music, and
Awesome.
then what's even funnier is in '98 I got to meet them in Nashville when Gary Sharon was playing with them. A buddy of mine was a radio DJ here in Chattanooga, and he saw me at the show, and he's like, "Dude," he ripped off his pass, he slapped over, he said, "You got to go meet him." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, all right.
So I went back there, and Michael Anthony remembered me. He said, he goes, "Hey, didn't you bring me some drinks in Chattanooga?" And I said, "Yep, that was me."
Right on, dude.
Oh, my goodness, man.
And I walked up to Eddie, and I said, I had 2 of the Ernie balls. It was right before I bought that Peavy. And I said, "Hey, man," I said, "I got some Ernie balls. You want to buy them?" And he goes, "Hell no, you got to buy a Peavy." And I said, "All right." So I can't get rid of these Ernie balls. He's like, "Yeah." So
That's funny.
That's awesome.
That was
well,
great.
so I traded. I had a yellow one, I had a yellow one that I traded for that red one that I showed you earlier.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man.
That is so
They're
cool.
And I had a blue one. But life happened and I had to sell it. So
Yeah, that's how it goes.
it's all right.
Yeah, sometimes it does happen.
Honestly, in some groups I'd get shot, but I like the PV better than the Ernie ball. So, that's just me. I've even got a newer one. One of the,
Whoa. This is beautiful, dude. Let me see this. Oh, look at this.
Is that green?
yeah, it's green and blue.
Nice.
It's called the Chlorine Burst.
Okay,
yeah,
I like it. That's gorgeous.
Oh, that was my favorite of the brand new ones.
Gorgeous.
That was my favorite color.
It plays good, don't get me wrong, but dude, that PV is just where it's at. I don't know.
You really notice that big a difference? Do you really notice it?
Yep, I do.
Interesting.
That's gorgeous, bro.
It is.
Wow,
Really is.
Jeez.
Absolutely beautiful. Can I see the neck on that again, please?
Absolutely. It's called Roasted Maple.
Yeah.
Oh,
It caught my eye when you set it down.
Nice.
Oh man,
That is
look
gorgeous.
at this thing here, guys.
You play your whole life, dude?
I started playing when I was 11. I bought there was a place in town that rented instruments, and I rented a Hondo acoustic for like $8 a week.
Nice.
And then, so my grandmother, she said, I tell you what, you don't seem like you like that guitar. And the action was like up here,
Mhm.
So she said, I'll make a deal with you. So you cut my grass every week, I'll buy you an electric guitar. I said, deal.
Okay. Nice.
So I bought like this Lotus Strat copy. It was white and it had splatter paint all over. It was, 80s, what everybody was into. So
Sure.
had that, and a little PV Rage 15-watt amp. I'd
Cool.
stand on the front porch and piss my neighbors off. They're like, turn that crap down. Who do you think you are?
Eddie Van Halen.
I love it.
Yeah. When I first learned Eruption, I had this Gibson like 412 amplifier, and I had a Kramer Night Swan. You remember those?
Okay, sure.
They were black. It was black with light blue polka dots.
Beautiful guitar, man.
Oh yeah, I wish I still had it.
Just going to ask if you still had it. That was my next question.
I sold it to a guy I used to work with. He bugged me for like 2 years, and he was like, "Dude, I got to have that guitar." And I'm like, "Okay, make me an offer." So I bought it. And here's a cool story about that one. I bought that Kramer Night Swan from Tom Weber, who was Eddie's guitar tech.
Whoa.
Yeah, he used to work at Rhythm City in Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
And me and my dad, I was 15 years old. Me and my dad hopped in his truck, and my dad still goes, "There's so many damn Paces ferry pace crap down there. I can't remember what road's what." It was funny.
You bought Tom Weber's Night Swan?
Yeah, he sold it to me. He was
my goodness, dude.
he was my salesperson at Rhythm City. And when I saw him, like after Eddie had passed away, he was on some chat somewhere, and I said, and I just reached, I said, because I found the receipt and it said Tom Weber on it. And I said, "Did you used to work at Rhythm City?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Back in the 80s I did." And I said, "Dude, I bought a guitar from you."
That's
and he was like,
cool.
he said, "Which guitar?" I said, "It was a Kramer Night Swan, black with the light blue polka dots." He said, "I remember that guitar. I love that guitar." And I said, "I did too." He said, "You still have it?" And I said, "No."
That is so cool,
man.
how you went. That's all roads right there, dude.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's funny how that happens.
It is. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Exactly.
But yeah, the only thing
Tom.
I had 2 picks from Eddie that I actually got. I got one from because I asked Sammy and Michael. I said, "Do you have any of his picks?" And they said, "Matter of fact, I do." So they gave me one of Eddie's picks there, and
man.
I got one at the show because I was on the front row. And
Nice,
they
dude.
they got
awesome.
they got whirled away. So
So
all my Van Halen
Michael
memorabilia was gone.
So Michael gave you, Mike and Sam gave you their picks, plus Michael had one of Eddie's on him.
Yes.
Nice.
So cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I had I had a CC DeVille pick. I had a Billy Duffy pick from the Cult. I had a Kirk Hammett pick from Metallica. A Mick Mars pick from Motley Crue.
Nice.
Your
I even had
your friend Tom's out there sticking guitar picks on CC guitars, CC DeVille's guitars on that stadium tour right now.
Oh, really? Is he working
Yeah,
for him now?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I remember when they were doing like a fundraiser for him because he had pretty much lost everything. I mean, didn't have a job. And
those touring guys that when the show ain't on the road, there ain't no dough.
Nope.
You know, I mean,
can't make no bread without dough.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I sent him a little scratch, so here, man, just the only reason I'm sending you this because I appreciate you treating a 15-year-old punk kid that was wanting to play a Kramer. He put me in this room with all this rack effect stuff, and he said, play as loud as you want. He said, I can't hear you out here. Just play as loud as you want.
Man, that's awesome.
As a 15-year-old kid, you go in there playing that, you crank it up, and you're like, this is awesome.
Yeah. It's like Michael J. Fox.
And that's an awesome story, too.
Yes, it is.
Damn.
Absolutely.
That is.
You're darn right, man.
Yes. Very nice.
But yeah, one of these days I've been looking on eBay from time to time, but I know that's kind of a weird place to look, but I will eventually replace my Eddie pick. Because it was the white one, it had the round VH logo, and it had his signature on the back, and it said FU. It was the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge tour. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah.
Nice.
I'll find one eventually.
They're out there.
You will. You will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yours was it was what? It was white.
Yeah.
White base, black on white.
Yeah.
Or white on black.
It was a white pick like this, and it had the round VH logo, and then on the back it had his signature, and then it said FUCK on it.
Yeah, in the curl of his curl. Yeah. Okay. Dude, I'm gonna see what I got, dude. I just might. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got multiples here and there of different stuff. I'm not sure, but if that one matches up, man, dude.
Nice.
I know I got some carnal era stuff. Yeah. That is so cool. So your dad, so Sam and Mike just walked in, and when they did, your dad called you immediately?
No. One of my friends I went to school with, his dad worked at that bar.
Okay.
He knew that I was a big Van Halen fan, and he said, he called his son, and his son called me. He says, hey, man, my dad said you got to go to his work right now. So
that's cool.
That is so cool.
It's so cool.
In the old car.
Like that. He knew you were a fan. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he said, anybody go camp out for stupid tickets? I know there's a big fan. Right. I just happened to see him, and somebody said, hey, that's the singer and bass player for Van Halen. Well, call Andy. He'll know who it is.
Yeah, the people our age know what that camping out thing is all about.
Well, it's like when record stores would stay up until midnight to sell a new album coming out.
Yeah.
The younger generation don't understand that. My son and I were talking about this, and he was talking about something about he was having problems with Spotify or one of those things. And I'm like, dude, you don't realize, I mean, there's no mystique in it anymore. With social media and everything, I mean, there's not, when we were growing up, I mean, you had Hit Parader, you had Cream, you had Rolling Stone, I mean, guitar magazines. That's how we connected with our players that we like.
Yeah.
They don't know what it's like. Now everything's right here at your fingertips. It's like, if you want a song, just there you go.
Yeah.
It's not like it was back when we were growing up. You actually had to, I remember going to a hotel camping out with my sister because she wanted to meet the monkeys. Yeah,
Excellent.
I think I was in like 6th grade. She's like, you're going with me. She was older. She's like, we're going to camp out and look for the monkeys. I went, huh? We're going to the zoo? What? She goes, no, the monkeys. So I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but that's the whole part of it. The mystique is gone. With everybody having, I mean, it's
the only thing that happens in real time, or that happened then in real time, is once the album is out, everybody gets it, and it affects everybody if it's a great album.
Oh yeah.
At once, and if it's that huge and it changes things, if it's a game changer, then it happens at once. But yeah, then you go and watch these bands, and if it's the start of a tour, like you see that they wear a lot of the same stage stuff night after night, but in those days, now everything is right there. You see every
like
show in the
when Van
world from
Halen,
last night.
When Van Halen played here in '92, 2 nights later they played in Knoxville, and Eddie had on the same green jumpsuit.
Right. Well, but then going to shows, you didn't know these things ahead of time. If at the start of a tour, I mean, there were Van Halen. The first show that I saw of that particular tour, you had no clue of what you were going to see, how Dave was going to be, and and then of course you saw it once the tour unfolded, all in the magazines. But yeah, very little video in those days until MTV, but then very, very little at that. But yeah, those were
lots of good memories, though.
Yeah,
that's what we got.
So
Yeah,
Charles said that I mean, it really made the mystique of it, and more so, Charles, if it was on the heels of a great album, because now I mean, then you go out and you're touring supporting that album that just came out, and if it's a great album, people are coming.
I remember when Back in Black came out, and then they toured.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, that was.
I think Van Halen's 1984 tour, the whole U.S. leg, every show was sold out.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep.
Yeah. All right, kids.
It's been fun, you guys.
We're gonna wind things down for the night. Andy Carson.
You rock, Andy.
Nice to see you tonight, dude. As always.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks
so
for
much.
playing trivia, bro.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. And I'll shoot you an email, Tony.
Yeah, do that, man. And let's see here. Let me find my place. All right, way on down. All right. Charles Green, Brendan B. Squared. Nice to see you guys. Everybody, thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe here if you're not already. We'll see you Wednesday night talking all things Van Halen, HALENVILLE Live, right here Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, Andy, this has been fun, dude.
absolutely.
You rock, bro. And thanks for the shirt.
Looks good on you.
Yeah.
I sent one to Caleb Rappaport, the guitar player for Nerd Halen.
Mm-hmm.
He did a little video in his car when he was coming to Gatlinburg.
Oh, no.
Very cool.
I didn't get to go see it because I had to work. We had 2 guys sick and hurt, whatever.
Was
so.
that the Monsters on the Mountain?
Yeah.
They do? Okay.
Yeah. Right on.
Very
Yeah.
cool, man. Very cool.
But yeah, dude, thank you for the shirt. I wear
Absolutely.
it proudly. Yes, very
It
much.
says 5 on the truck, but number 1 in your heart.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm proud to wear it, dude.
Awesome.
Absolutely. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday, hopefully. But next week, we'll be
Yes.
right back here. Show me your pick.
You betcha.
Saturday night, 9 p.m. Stray Cats.
Stray Cats.
Doing the
Nice.
Stray Cat Strut next Saturday.
You betcha.
We out of here. To
See?
the left. To the
We'll
left.
rock this town.
To the left. To
Rock
the
it
left.
inside out.
You
To
guys
the
rock.
left.
Be well.
To the left. To the left. To the left. Hit the button. Crap, I don't have anything ready. R.I.P. Taylor Hawkins. Love you guys. I got to go.
You be well, brother. We'll see you later, man.
Peace.